The 2014 season has ended, and for the second straight season, the Yankees are not participating in postseason play. That topic and his thoughts on Derek Jeter in his final season were discussed by manager Joe Girardi at his annual end-of-the-season press conference. Among the topics Girardi discussed was the Yankees' inability to score runs on a consistent basis in 2014 and how they aim to improve on that in 2015.
Part of it was we didn't hit home runs early, and that was the reason. At times, our runners couldn't score from second on a hit just because they weren't physically able. And that's something that, I think we, as a club, we need to get better at base running. Some of it's limited because of the speed of some of the guys that we have. But I think that's something that's very tangible that we can get better.
The pitching staff did its job in 2014, but there are question marks as to who will fill certain spots on the staff next season. Some will be returning from injury, and others are due to be free agents.
I look around and say, we have a lot of good pieces. We do. Obviously, when you look at your rotation a little bit, there's some guys coming back from injury, but we expect them back, and we expect them to be competitive, and you saw some guys come up and throw the ball well. I don't think you can ever have too much pitching. You can't. And we'll continue to look at that.
Frustration was a too persistent theme during the season. The team never stopped battling, but just couldn't come through in enough tight games to make it to the postseason.
That's why we come to work. That's why the players and the coaches and the front office and everyone involved work so hard. People in the stands, we all look to play in the month of October, so that's our focus, and that's what's so disappointing. We're not very happy with where we're at, and we're going to do everything we can to get better.
And of course, the skipper talked about the send-off for his team captain and former teammate and what it was like to be a part of all the festivities leading to Derek Jeter's retirement.
Derek brought that attitude about the way to play the game. And you play it hard, and you play it with passion, and you love what you're doing, and you work, and you're prepared. When I was here, I think of the guys that people really looked up to that were in the clubhouse. It was the Paul O'Neills and the David Cohns, where they would do whatever it took on that given day. And then, as those guys left, the Posadas and the Pettits and the Riveras and the Jeters developed. And it's ever-changing. That's sports. Can you ever replace certain people? No. Can someone ever be Mariano Rivera again or Derek Jeter? No. But you can have characteristics in your clubhouse that represent what they represented. And that's what you look to.